Welcome back. It is said Igbo man or Igbo men marries late, and why is it like that? And this question most times it comes that Igbo guys marries late even when they have money or they don't have. Okay, fine. Even when they have money, they marry late. And sometimes even when they don't have, they marry late. And of course, why is it like that? The question, why does Igbo men likes late marriages? And of course, like I said, see, it is not these days, it is not only synonymous to just the Igbo guy, the Anambra guy, the Enugu guy, the Imo guy, the Abia, the Ebonyi. So it is not only the Igbo guys these days. This applies to other tribes too, but specifically we're talking about the Igbo guy here today and why there have been worries all over, especially families, and especially when guys goes out to other families, maybe non-tribes, asking for a lady's hands in marriage, and you see that sometimes it takes like a month, 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, they are still in relationships. Like 2, 3 years, people 5 years, they are still in relationships. And of course, people keep asking, why is it that the Igbo guys, they like to keep ladies for a long time, and sometimes they don't even get married to these ladies. When they finally make the money, they don't get married. And even when they don't have money, the lady is ready with her money, that the guys are still not ready for the marriages. And of course, like I said, on this video, I am going to give you little tips, or maybe 5 tips or 5 reasons why it is said the Igbo guys don't get married early, or they keep ladies for a long time, or ladies wait for them and all that. And like I said, it is not only the Igbo guys. This happens to other tribes. Sometimes people just get into relationships and not defining what they truly want in relationships. And you just have the first year goes, the second year, the third year. It is at that third or second to third year that most people sometimes realize, see, they have been in this relationship and the guy has not really said anything, or the lady has not really said anything. Or some of them, they understand that, see, this guy does not have enough money, so they want to show consent. They just want to be there praying and trying to work out things and see that things works before they go further to see parents, the lady's parents, introduction, go for traditional marriages, and of course the white wedding where they bring in friends and all that. So sometimes, like I said, it is not only the Igbo guys, because if you watch around, see, this applies to most guys these days. Like I said, I'm going to give you maybe 5 reasons why it is said the Igbo guys or other tribes or guys these days don't get married so early. And of course, this happens, like I said, lack of finance is number 1 thing that, see, these days, especially, I'm not saying we ladies, we ask for too much. Some of us ladies, we go into relationship with that mindset, see, I am going and I am going to have an umbrella shading my head. And of course, see, he's going to take care of my responsibilities. He's going to take care of my family. He's going to take care of everything about me. See, most ladies, they walk into marriages with their hands open, their hands dangling, and waiting for the man to take care of everything. It is wrong. See, so guys these days too, they are scared of going into marriages or relationships that, you know, this woman is not working, this woman does not really have anything to fall back to. And of course, the man out there or the guy out there, when it is difficult or he's finding things difficult, the woman should be back home where he can fall back to, at least for the immediate need, that is food in the house, taking care of the children, the immediate needs in the house, which is number 1, food in the house. You know, when the guy does not see a woman or a lady that is ready to take care of that, every time it is just the man's money, the man's money. So there's that fear of not having finance and not wanting to go into the relationship, because he feels going into the relationship, he might not be able to sustain it. So of course, the men out there these days, or guys these days, it is that fear of finance. And someone talking with friends around, and of course, they said lack of exposure too makes the men, which of course is true, lack of exposure makes some men not to go into marriage. Because see, if a man have a test, a particular test, see, some guys are out there, they have money. Yes, that's another one. They have money, but they don't want to marry, and they are not graduates. They are not schooled. Of course, they want to go out to marry a graduate, and of course, they see graduates out there. And some ladies these days will not want to, for someone who is a graduate, she will not want to go down, this route, getting married to a guy that is not a graduate. So sometimes when they are not exposed, you know, sometimes they find it difficult to find their way or meander their way into the lives of these ladies that are exposed, they are schooled, they are well known, they are full of life. They, you know, men, some guys out there, they don't want ladies that are not exposed. In as much as they are not truly or really much exposed, they want ladies that are exposed out there. They don't want their children to live the life. I hope somebody gets what I'm trying to say, the lives they have lived. So they want a lady who is exposed, and of course they fear of the exposure, that if I bring this woman to the house, will I be able to control this woman because she's already wild, she's exposed. So will I be able to control this woman properly, and of course have her, tame her to, have her understand me and stay with me, and of course listen to whatever I say as a woman, and have me as the man in her life. And of course, when I give my little advice as a man, will she be ready to take my advice and heed to it? So that is another thing that the guys are also checking on, and you see that guys are still waiting. The third one here is sometime the fear of knowledge. They have not known these ladies very well. Maybe a guy just moves into an environment and they have not known a lady, and of course it is said that this guy is ready, and of course ready to get married. And of course, if he has not really studied this lady, and if you're not of the same place, environment with this guy, he has not known you, his parents have not known your parents, so it's sometimes difficult for a guy to just make up his mind with a lot of things are happening in our environment today. It might be the lady doing the other thing, doing what is not, or the man doing what not is not. Like I said in one of my videos, I advise people now, see, the best way to get married, don't get me wrong, it is, if you have your way, see, checking from the girl's family or the guy's family, families that, you know, these people, they have track record of decency in their marriages, not blowing out when it's not supposed to be, doing things that are not supposed to be. Decency, parents should be able to have some little say in their relationship, like advising the guy not to go the wrong way, advising the lady not to go the wrong way. And of course, sometimes, like I said, knowledge of the person you're seeing or you want to get married to is very important, or knowledge of your parents to the other person's parents is very key too in our environment today, because we have a lot of things happening, and sometimes when it breaks or is going, the other, maybe especially when you don't have the man's family supporting you as, or supporting your relationship as a lady, or you don't have the lady's family supporting you in, or supporting that relationship as a family. See, if anything happen or anything problem happen, you don't have a backup. You don't even have someone praying for you or interceding for the relationship or the marriage. So it's sometimes it makes it easy for marriages to break these days. And of course, a lot of things that are happening, we all know about marriages and relationship. The next one is responsibilities or family responsibilities when the man is coming from, for instance, a man, this is a family of 9 and he's the first in the family. He's the only one that is well schooled, and of course he has to see other people through school. See, family responsibilities sometimes makes these guys not want to get married when people expect, or when he's expected to get married, he said he's ready, and of course he's supposed to get married. Family responsibilities, because he wants to do much, at least to an extent, take his family from the level where they are to at least a level where it is showing some little comfort. And of course, that fear, like I said, that goes back to the fear of bringing in a woman that might not understand where he's coming from and might not want him to send something to his family. That fear is in the heart of guys these days. So it's difficult, and it's part of the things why guys are not getting married early these days. And of course, like I said, it is not particular about the Igbo guys. See, this happens about, amongst guys these days, because somebody, I think I was listening to a video like this. I watch a lot of videos on channel like this on YouTube channel, and I heard the guy saying he got married, and of course this lady, everything was fine, but at some point she changed. You know, when a woman changes suddenly, and of course she's not accepting the guy's family, this fear exists. So the guys were like, oh, this lady's might change because she's not from the same place with me. Her parents don't know my parents don't know her parents, so this lady might decide to change. What if she changes and everything is township marriage and relationship and all that? Who speaks for us? So she said that was exactly what happened in her in his relationship. So this fear also is in the guy's minds these days, and of course you won't blame them. Opinions and environment is another thing. See, when you're going into a relationship these days, see, a lot of people, your friends will want to talk to you about the lady, your friends as a lady will want to talk to you about the guy, telling you this guy, he's this, he's not this, he's not that. And of course, that is another thing that makes the guys or not to get serious in relationships today, or not to get married today. Like I said, yes, the question is, why is it that the Igbo guys don't get married so early? Igbo men and late marriages. And of course, why? So these few reasons I have given you, there are enough reasons for you to know that, see, fear of finance, not having finance, exposure. You know, the lady is too exposed. It's another thing. The lady is too exposed. He's scared. Though he wants somebody that have, to an extent, somebody who is exposed and is well learned. And of course, that fear of, if I get married to her, will I be able to control her in the house? Of course, it's another thing that makes the guys, and of course, they don't want to get married. Another thing, like I said, is unknown. You know, people change. So you don't know what this lady becomes tomorrow. They don't know. So that fear of not knowing what the lady becomes tomorrow is another thing. You know, example and knowledge of not having examples of parents. You don't know this lady from the onset. You don't know her parents. If the guy does not know these days, they are scared and all that. And the last one here is opinions and environment. See, where this lady is coming from, or where you're meeting this person. And of course, it's one of the reasons. And of course, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Iron Moses. Don't make this your last. Your subscription is important. Your like is important. Your comments are important, because it will help me to do something nice for you on this channel in our next video. And please don't forget to make me see you in my next video. God bless you. And thanks for stopping by. Bye from here.